What's up, Shiny Now viewers? Get hyped because we're diving straight into the biggest stories of the day. First up, did you hear that King Charles is planning to lay down the law on climate change, and none other than Donald Trump might be on the receiving end of that royal lecture? We've got the inside scoop on what Charles wants to tell Trump about the planet's fate, and whether Trump will even listen. And speaking of Donald Trump, he's heading back to the UK for a massive state visit, and guess who he's set to meet? His friend, King Charles. This is more than just a meet and greet. It's a full-blown royal affair with tight security and political undertones. We're breaking down all the details of this high-stakes visit to Windsor Castle and what it means for international relations. But the royal drama doesn't stop there. We're also talking about a significant birthday celebration for Prince Harry. While Meghan Markle shared a sweet throwback, there was a surprising silence from the rest of the royal family on social media. Could King Charles have sent a private message after their recent reunion? We're exploring the possibilities and what this quiet birthday might signify for the royal bond. So get ready for all this and more: climate warnings, presidential visits, and royal family secrets. You do not want to miss this. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you never miss an update. King Charles' climate warning for Trump. This is huge. King Charles is reportedly gearing up to deliver a powerful message to Donald Trump about the urgent crisis of climate change. Remember their lengthy meeting back in 2019? Trump himself admitted Charles did most of the talking, and climate change was the dominant topic. Now, with Trump heading back to the UK, the prospect of Charles directly addressing the former US president on environmental issues is back in focus. Will Trump heed the king's call to protect our planet? Or will it be another instance of differing priorities? This has sparked global conversations, with environmentalists eagerly watching for any signs of a shift in dialogue, while political analysts debate the potential impact of such a private, yet potentially impactful, royal intervention. And speaking of royal encounters, you won't believe the scale of the next event. Get ready for the full breakdown of Donald Trump's highly anticipated state visit to the UK. Trump's landmark state visit to the UK. Donald Trump is making his way back to Britain for a second, landmark state visit, and the nation is rolling out the royal carpet. This visit, hosted by his friend King Charles III, promises a spectacle of pomp and pageantry, complete with a carriage procession and a grand state banquet at Windsor Castle. But beneath the surface of royal hospitality, political tensions simmer. Trump is reportedly looking to refine a trade deal, while controversies and potential protests loom. Will the lavish events overshadow the underlying political and social complexities? The British public is divided, with significant protests anticipated, while economic observers are keen on the potential trade agreements, including massive investments from tech giants like Google and finance firms. The visit is seen as a critical moment for both leaders on the international stage. But the royal family's attention isn't solely on international diplomacy. There are personal milestones to consider too. We're diving into Prince Harry's recent birthday and the surprising silence from his royal relatives. Prince Harry's quiet birthday amidst royal shifts. Prince Harry recently celebrated his 41st birthday, and while his wife Meghan Markle shared a heartfelt throwback photo on Instagram, a noticeable silence echoed from the rest of the royal family on social media. This comes after Harry's recent reunion with his father, King Charles, for a private tea that lasted nearly an hour, sparking hopes of a mending bond. Last year, the royals publicly acknowledged Harry's birthday, making this year's lack of a public tribute all the more striking. Could this be a strategic move by the royals, perhaps to avoid overshadowing Donald Trump's upcoming state visit, or does it signal a deeper shift in their public interactions? Royal commentators and fans are buzzing with theories, with some suggesting private messages were exchanged, while others interpret the silence as a sign of ongoing distance. The timing, coinciding with preparations for Trump's visit and a general move away from public social media engagement by the Sussexes, adds layers of intrigue to this familial dynamic. From quiet birthdays to presidential arrivals, the news cycle is packed. Next, we're uncovering the latest on Donald Trump's arrival and the tight security surrounding his visit. High security for Trump's UK state visit. Donald Trump has touched down in the UK for his highly anticipated state visit, and security is exceptionally tight, especially around Windsor Castle, where he's set to be hosted by King Charles. This visit, the first U.S. president to receive two state visits, is shrouded in a mix of royal pageantry and political intrigue. Protesters are gearing up, and activists have already unfurled a massive portrait of Trump alongside Jeffrey Epstein outside Windsor Castle, highlighting ongoing controversies. The elaborate security measures, including police using marine units and drones, underscore the sensitive nature of this high-profile event. While the public anticipates the grand ceremonies, analysts are closely watching how the visit navigates potential diplomatic challenges, trade negotiations, and the ever-present undercurrent of public opinion and past associations. The UK government is emphasizing an unbreakable friendship with the US, aiming to secure significant agreements worth billions. And that brings us to the end of our top stories for today. But don't go anywhere, we've got a quick recap and a final call to action. And that's a wrap on today's biggest stories. We saw King Charles set to address climate change with Donald Trump, the US president embarking on a major state visit to the UK, and Prince Harry celebrating his birthday with a surprisingly quiet royal family. What a news cycle! If you loved this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to Shiny Now for more exclusive content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. And tell us in the comments below, what do you think about these stories? Follow us on all our socials for even more updates.